Hi there, friends. Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library. And Ling and I are here today to talk to you about a book that we think is absolutely spectacular. The author is absolutely spectacular, and we just absolutely love this book so much. It was really fun. It was adventurous. It was just fantastic. And I'm beginning to think that everything that I've read by this author is going to be completely incredible. So, who am I talking about? Well, the author is Jess Redman, and this book is called The Adventure Is Now. And you can tell just from the cover that it's going to be a whirlwind of a ride, right? There's a cool looking jungle, there's a beach, there's a kid here with like some explorer gear, looks like he's ready to go on a quest. And that's exactly what this book is about. So you may remember Jess Redman, me talking about her, because she actually was the writer of the book Miraculous, which was one of my top 5 favorite children's books that I read this past year. And after I read that book, I was so blown away by her. I went and read another book by her, Quintessence, which was equally amazing. So this was the third one. I thought, well, let me try another book by her and see if it's 3 for 3. Am I going to love all 3 of these books so much? And I did. So I'm thinking that everything that Jess Redman writes, I need to read, because she is incredible, and her books are all really different. They're all standalone stories, so they're not parts of series. You have to worry about tracking them down. You can read them whenever you want. Miraculous, like we talked about before, was about dealing with grief. Quintessence was a whole other book that we'll talk about a different time. The Adventure Is Now is about a boy named Milton who is kind of struggling. So he doesn't really connect with his parents right now. He's having a lot of trouble at school because all of his friends and everybody he knows is basically ignoring him, because there was an incident that happened, and it's called the bird brain incident. And ever since that incident in school, everybody kind of shuns Milton. Now, I don't want to tell you what the bird brain incident is, because I found that part of the excitement when I first started reading this book was trying to uncover exactly what happened that caused everybody to be so mean and kind of ignore him. And so I don't want to spoil that for you, but you have to read it to find out. So basically, Milton is having a tough time. The only thing that makes him happy is this video game, this like explorer's video game, where he can basically disappear into this other world, become this other character that is this amazing explorer, and kind of just ignore reality, right? Well, his parents, who are definitely worried about him and are definitely dealing with things of their own, send him for the summer to go to an actual island with his uncle Evan, who works on the island. So Milton realizes that this is his chance. This is his chance to become this explorer that he feels like he is inside, and to become his true personality will now come out. But when he gets there, it's a little bit different than what he expected, because yes, everything is really cool and he's exploring everything, but also there's some problems on the island that him and his new friends that he makes while he's there have to try to solve. Because if they can't, the whole future and the whole island is at stake. So this book is so cool, because first of all, I just want to say the writing is incredible. Like I said before with Jess Redman, everything she writes is just really great. Like the writing itself is really good. And I really liked this explorer theme, this like adventurer theme, because I read a lot of fantasy and a lot of adventure stories, but this one was like a realistic contemporary story with an adventurous setting, which was so cool. And I really also loved how a big part of the story and a big part of what was going on had to do with, the environment and saving the environment and protecting animals, protecting plants, and just doing what you can to try to make a difference to help save the world, right? So I love that. And I love just also watching Milton work through a lot of his problems, right? The problems he's having with his parents, the problems he's having connecting with other people and reaching out to other people. He's got to really band together with people on the island to try to save it. The stakes are really high there. So it's just a really wonderful story. There's a lot of different levels to it. If you love the adventure side of things, if you're interested in like explorers and islands and all kinds of different stuff like that, flora and fauna, you will love this book. But also, if you're interested in really great stories that deal with characters and growth and things like that, you're also going to really love this story. So this is one I highly recommend. I'm really glad that I started the year off reading this book, because it was absolutely delightful. The Adventure Is Now by Jess Redman. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope that this book sounds absolutely incredible and you're just as excited to read it as I was to talk about it. If so, please feel to come check it out from Farmington Community Library. And also please give this video a like. Thank you so much for watching, friends, and have a wonderful rest of the day.